With Trump now facing a fourth indictment, a lot of people are wondering if he could actually run for president from prison, and the answer is actually yes. In fact, it's been done before in 1920. Over a century ago, Eugene V. Debs, the presidential candidate for the Socialist Party, received nearly 1 million votes while serving a 10-year sentence for making what officials considered to be an anti-World War I speech. A committed pacifist, Debs expressed sympathy for people who dodged the draft, which, at the time, violated anti-sedition laws. Though Warren G. Harding won the election with 404 electoral college votes, Debs still managed to win 3% of the popular vote, which for a socialist in prison isn't half bad. As one of the most prominent socialists of the early 20th century, Debs was widely known for helping organize unions as well as speaking out against war in the prison system. His rhetoric contrasted with that of the outgoing President Woodrow Wilson, who implemented crackdowns against anyone who spoke out against the government or military during World War I. In some ways, Debs' imprisonment actually made him more popular, as many saw him as a political prisoner and a champion of the anti-war movement. With Debs' 3%, he wasn't anywhere close to actually winning the White House, but Trump's base is much larger, and with all of this legal drama, we're once again faced with the question, what would happen if someone in prison won? Trump is currently facing 91 charges and has been indicted in 4 separate criminal cases. It's yet to be decided whether he'll face prison time, but the chance is certainly real. Truthfully, if Trump were to be convicted of a federal crime and then elected president, he could potentially just pardon himself. That's what Debs said he'd do if he won. Also, most legal scholars agree that since a duly elected president's official duties would likely take priority over serving their sentence, the prison time would probably be delayed regardless. However, since this theory's never been tested, there's no precedent, and it's basically anyone's guess as to how such a scenario would actually go down. After Debs lost the election in 1920, Harding ended up commuting his sentence, so if in some scenario Trump does land in prison but doesn't win the election, they'll have to hope the winner does the same for him.